Project Earthwatch.
Hospital near Syracuse will stop delivering babies in its maternity unit next week after too many workers resigned over vaccine mandates.
The mayor is going to fire you if you don't follow his mandate.
Words of anger followed by a crowd of boos as firefighters and police in Newark protest Mayor Ras Baraka's mandates requiring city workers to be vaccinated.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
If we allow that to happen, what happens tomorrow? What do they look to take away tomorrow? This is all done by the stroke of a pen. If we got 300 cops that are not vaccinated, I hope the mayor is making contingency plans with the state police, because they're going to have to come in here to handle the jobs, the regular calls for service that go on every single day in this city, because the city won't be able to function.
The vaccine mandate is not getting a stamp of approval.
To me, it should be everybody's choice to take the shot.
Rather than get the vaccine, you'd rather have them fire you.
It's other jobs. You know, if I have to find another job where I have the freedom to make that decision whether I want to get the shot or not, then that's what I'm going to do.
President Biden is tightening the restrictions on his earlier vaccine mandate for federal workers.
Do you expect legal challenges to come?
Absolutely. I've started to see legal challenges anyway. I just think you're going to see a lot more, especially if the federal government starts to fire people because they don't have it.
Jason Philibom is a former prosecutor. He says there are still medical and religious exemptions to pursue, but for those who want to fight the vaccine mandate,
my biggest advice is do not quit. If you have an issue with taking the vaccine and you're being mandated, do not quit. Make the employer fire you if that's your choice.
Philibom says the case will be stronger if an employee is terminated rather than voluntarily leaves on a mandate that has those who handle the mail here now interested in the letter of the law.
Moving up the ranks of the Raleigh police and fire departments will soon require more than just experience.
Yes, officers and firefighters will have to be fully vaccinated to be eligible to get a promotion.
Starting January 1st, Raleigh police and firefighters will have to be fully vaccinated to get a promotion. This email from an RPD commander states city leaders came up with this new requirement. I asked Mayor Marianne Baldwin and Police Chief Estella Patterson for an interview, but neither were available. City employees currently have the option to get fully vaccinated or submit to weekly testing, but this new policy pushes anyone who wants to move up and make more money to get the shot. It also applies to all other city employees, but their time frame is much shorter. Starting this Friday, they'll have to be fully vaccinated to get a promotion.
Now, I did talk with a few city employees, but no one wanted to go on camera because they're worried that if they did, they would be fired. In Raleigh, Mackenzie Stasko, CBS 17 News.
Lieutenant Kent Cooper will never forget that marina fire in 2005.
It was the biggest fire I've ever been on. I just thought of the guys.
He spent years getting a piece of the World Trade Center to be put on display in Gig Harbor.
Life-changing. It's a moment in time that I reflect on quite often.
After nearly 24 years, he wears his pride of public service on his sleeve.
The Knights versus the Dragons, good versus evil.
And he says he's prepared to walk away from it all.
I will not quit. If it comes down to it, they're going to have to look me in the eye and fire me. To use that leverage against me to put something in my body that I don't want, this is not right.
A spokesperson for Gig Harbor Fire says about 75% of the EMTs in the department are vaccinated, and others are in the process. While the department is looking at options for employees like Lieutenant Cooper, they likely will be terminated.
Ready? Step.
Project Earthwatch.